Hello gang, hello friends, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this video finds you well. I don't know why I said that like that. If you're new, hi, my name is Jo and I do nail stuff. She does stuff and nail stuff and stuff she does. I didn't take enough breath. Stuff and nail stuff and stuff and nails. Before we start with the nails today, I've been asked by I've been asked by lots of people how I clean my brushes. So I thought I'd do a quick. It doesn't take long because there's not really. I don't do anything fancy pants. So I just thought I'd show you how I clean my brushes. Maybe it's not the proper way to clean your brushes. This is how I clean my brushes, and I don't care about any other ways. So I'm getting some paint on them just so that we've got something to clean off so I can show you on my spanking lovely palette that was from a subscriber. I'll show you what's sparkling in a minute. It's amazing. So I'm going to put some paint on them. This brush, the white brush, is actually, I use it for glitter fades, but sometimes it will get a bit of gel in it from where you're putting the glitter onto a wet clear base coat or whatever. So I don't use some branded, that's not IPA, Joe, that's acetone on the right. I don't use branded stuff. There we go, here we go. I just use like a lab supply company's isopropyl alcohol. This one says rubbing alcohol on. It depends where I get it from. And I looked online, and apparently, because I looked when the pandemic and everything was raging, and it said that 70% alcohol cleans stuff or gets rid of germs better than a 99.9% isopropyl alcohol. And it did explain why, and it totally made sense, but I can't remember, so I don't know, just take my word for it. So I'm going to put some of that on a lint wipe, and then I'm literally going to fold it in, give it a twisty-twisteroo, and then that's literally it. Maybe give the brush a little twizzle on there, but that's it, brush clean, done. Same with this one. This one's a flat brush, so I'll wipe some off first, and then I won't twist it as much because I don't want to mess up the bristles. But, I don't want to mess up the bristles there. I want to do it now, where I just wiggle them around into the damp thingamabob. And then this one, the same again. I will normally, it's not an expensive one, so I just treat it like shit. And then just twist it around onto the wet. This is, you can see. And then what I do is I kind of try to splay it out a bit and get some glitter out. But there's always going to be glitter stuck in there somewhere. Such is the nature of glitter. I found some, and this happens all the time. Found a piece of glitter the other day on my desk. Haven't used that glitter in forever. My desk has been immaculated a billion times since then, but it's always there. And I always make sure to put them back in their little houses, their little caps, and then back in the lids. And I just keep the cap in the lid when I'm using the brush. So always back in their caps, always back in the lids. If they don't have them, then, well, I guess you don't do this step. Like the white one doesn't have a lid, so that would just go in the pot. And I store them all facing up. I don't know if that makes a difference, but that's what I do. And then wipe off my palette, show you how sparkly it is. And that's it for brush cleaning. Nice and easy. Some people like to run their brush through some clear gel and keep it that way to keep the bristles moist. But I don't do that. I just kind of, when I need to use them, I'll put them in the gel and run it through it, and that's fine. So this is a nail, and we're doing 2 nails with undressed and 2 in Alaska, and 2 coats of both of those. And then I'm going to do a coat of shooting star? No, champagne toast on one of them as well. And then all of those will be cured. They're all Gel Perfection polishes. And then this is a really quick video. Remember the other day I said there was a quick one? I didn't intend for it to be quick. I think there's just a lot less faffing than there usually is. So I'm now using a coat of diamond gloss, of course, because I'm going to sprinkle some glitter on and I'm going to leave it raw. If I was going to top the glitter, then I would put it into either a wet coat of the polish colour or a wet base coat, because then underneath the glitter would still have tackiness, so that when I do top it, maybe some of it sinks down and sticks to the tacky. I don't know, that's just how it makes sense in my brain. But I'm going to leave it raw, so I'm going to do a diamond gloss so that when we have cured it and dust off the excess, then the gel under the glitter it's cure, it's done, it's not sticky or anything. So I will dust that off and then just lightly file the sides and the free edge, which I would do on a client just because otherwise it would feel, I mean, I could not wear a raw glitter nail. No, just no, the thought of it just makes me all itchy. But some people like it and it looks nice. So this is a MoYou stamping plate. This is tropical plate number 12, and this is my clear jelly stamper, which has a little spare one at the bottom, and then it's completely clear, sort of hollow at the back, so you can see through it really well. This is another MoYou brand. There's two MoYous. There's this one, MoYou London, and that one, MoYou. I don't know, I mean, is there, surely one of them's copyright? Anyway, there's two, and they're different. So I was going for this kind of look, kind of a green to dark green leaf, but it was too small for the nails. So I'm going to take this plate and I'm going to do some light green down the middle and then a strip of the dark green, and then kind of just mush it all together with my scraper and then roll and pick it up. I do have a video on stamping. Oh, I just chucked the... When I did that, I rolled and the stamper just flew out of my hand. And when I was editing, then I brought it in from the other side of the screen and I thought, where the fuck did that go? It just disappeared. It just went invisible. You didn't see it roll off. It was like some kind of time warp. Anyway. So I've stamped that on. Oh my goodness. We have, and here what I'm doing is, right, stick to what we're talking about. I am taking some of the dark green and I've popped it on the stamper head. Probably a silly idea to do that because you don't want to poke into your stamper with a cuticle stick, but I am. I was just being careful. And then I'm just going to make some darker bits around the edges because I realised that I hadn't had a great pickup, but I couldn't be bothered to wipe and try again. So I'm just going to put some on, but this paint dries so quickly, so don't put loads out and expect to paint with it because in less than a minute it's all dried up. So I'm going to do that and then stamp another leaf. I do have a video on stamping, a how-to with a whole bunch of different techniques: layered stamping, reverse stamping. Reverse stamping, is that the same as advanced stamping? Can't remember, but a whole bunch on there. And I had a comment on it the other day. We had a hater. So we do have, I'll try and squeeze in a lovers and haters. I'm going to use this plate, which is the clear jelly stamper number 57. This is a layered stamping plate, so it's got 3 layers to that leaf, so you could give it different colors that way, but I decided to just use the top image, or no, that would be the bottom image, anyway, one of them, and do it the same. And then again I will add some dark green and then use my cuticle stick to kind of scratch where I plonk on the colour. See there, I was like, oh no, what have you done? But then I just kind of scratched it back in. Looks a bit messy and a bit, what is this supposed to be? But because there's another leaf on there, I think your brain just goes, oh, leaf, not pile of scratchy mess, leaf. But yes, let's have a lovers and haters. Okay, let's do it. Lovers and haters, lovers and haters, lovers and haters. Our first lover comment is from Wominks, and she said, fantastic nails and riveting story. Seriously though, awesome, hilarious descriptions, mosquito bastards. I'm so glad that you all liked my my rather dramatic retelling of how I killed a mosquito. Marcus remains at large. He is yet to be seen. He obviously got the message to stay away. So I think he's probably dead by now. R.I.P. Marcus, the curtain fold mosquito. I have gone over the stamp with some base coat and I'm going to cure it, and then I've just popped it aside for a sec, and I'm doing the same on another nail but just the other way around. So I'm doing the big one at the bottom and then the other one at the top. I am working on something. Actually, I'll tell you about that another day. We had a comment on the how to stamp video that said, very dirty stamping plates. Please wipe these clean. Firstly, my plates are immaculate, which you could see in the video. They had polish on them, not dirt. Polish, because I was using them in the video. With regards to the please clean these, what is she, my teacher? I talk about cleaning them in the video. And also, they're my plates, okay? I'll do with them what I damn well want. All my nail stuff is clean, tidy, and organised. So kindly mind your own shit. She must have rubbed a couple of brain cells together and realised her comment was fucking stupid, because she deleted it before I could reply. But I see it. I see everything. I see dead people. I don't really. Well, I have done, but not daily. So I'm now going to use some stickers, which are also from Diamond Glitters. See if you can spot the moment where I nearly lost my rag. I did lose my rag. There was a moment, you'll see, where I just went... Do you ever have those moments? And once you've had them, you're fine. Once I've, smashed a window, thrown some things around, broken a few objects, everything's fine. Back to normal. But I did have a bit of a moment trying to pick off, trying to place one of the next stickers. So I topped that with diamond gloss, and I made sure I did sort of a thicker coat down the centre just to make sure there was no, none of the sticker was exposed or sticking up, just to make sure it's properly sealed in. And this little bastard, because I couldn't put it down with the nippers because I'd put it in place and then I'd move the cuticle nippers away and it would take it with it. So then it flicked off and landed on my other hat. There we go. That's where I lost my shit. So I had to cut, but I just wanted to show you that, it doesn't, I don't just pick it off and perfectly put it on like this one. See this? Goes on perfectly. No, there was at least 4 minutes of faffing like a fucking champion. Yes, it's staying. It is a new catchphrase and I love it. I love saying it. It brings me much joy. So I'll pop those on there and then top that one as well. And then I think, no, we're not done. We're not done. I thought this was a short video, but it feels like I've been talking for 3.5 weeks. So that is this one. Here we are. Right, we're topping that with diamond gloss as well. And just again, making sure that there's plenty of product over that. With top, you get to know your products, don't you? Like, how thick you can go with your top coat before it sort of bubbles in the lamp, because sometimes you can get like an air bubble or something if you do it too thick, but you kind of get to know how far you can push it with certain products. But if you wanted to, you could use a rubber top coat for sealing over things, which I should have done, but diamond gloss was closer to hand. So I've put some base coat on here and I've cured the base coat. I'm not putting this onto the wet base coat. This is some gold leaf, because I've done that before and it just kind of disintegrated in the wet product. So it's so thin and light that it will stick to the tacky layer. So that's what I'm doing here. And in the last video, this kind of sea beach scene thing, I can't even remember what it was called. What did I call it? Beach nails? I don't know. That I had some little gold flakes. But that was after I filmed this video first. If I'd have found them when I did this, I probably would have used those, because gold leaf is so fudging fiddly, but it does look nice. So I'm now topping it with diamond gloss. Again, I floated quite a thick layer on, so you could use a rubber top coat. And that is all of them. I hope you like them. Sorry it's a shorter video than normal. I hope that's okay. Maybe you prefer it that way. Maybe you want me to just shut the up. So I'm going to do that now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here so much. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok and subscribe on here for lots more videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.